Hello, I'm Lucy. Long time no see. The reason why I video myself today is I'd like to share one of my presentations I gave at the Toastmasters meeting. My presentation is about the difference between semicolons and colons. They look so alike, right? If you are interested in English writing, I guess my speech will be helpful and informative, so I'd like to share it with you. So let me share my screen first. Let's get started. Semicolon and colon look so alike. My speech is for introducing how to use semicolons and colons. All my speech is grounded in my professor's book writing manual. Before my speech, I have one question for you. Could you distinguish which one is incorrect here? Except for one, all are correct. I will give you 1 minute. Did you find the answer? The answer is number 2. That's because comma can't connect sentences, but semicolon is able to connect sentences. That's like what coordinate conjunctions do. So number 2 is incorrect here. Even if semicolon doesn't have any meaning itself, then why do we use it? To use semicolons has several advantages. The first advantage is writing can be simple by using semicolons. As the second advantage, we can make meaning clear through semicolons because usage of semicolons allows readers to choose the meaning. For example, in those two sentences, me is the objective pronoun and I is the subjective pronoun, and me is the objective pronoun, but I is the subjective pronoun. It's difficult to define which coordinate conjunction is correct here, since both are correct. Then we could use semicolon here, so the readers will define the meaning of this sentence by themselves. That is to say, in the subtle meaning of sentences, the semicolon gives readers an opportunity to choose the meaning. It seems like semicolon is useful in writing, right? Then let's see how and when we can use semicolons. First, as I earlier mentioned, we use it in order to connect sentences. Particularly, semicolons are very effective when your writing has so many commas. In that case, if you use semicolons, your writing will have brevity and legibility. But please bear in mind, generally, the number of sentences that semicolons can connect is not able to be over 4 sentences. Here you see 4 sentences are linked by semicolons. We also use it in order to connect sentences with conjunctive adverbs and transitional phrases, since conjunctive adverbs and transitional phrases cannot connect sentences. When it comes to using them, you can separate 2 sentences like these examples. In this case, as you see the second sentence, starting a new sentence with conjunctive adverb can emphasize the meaning more. Thus, between these 2 sentences, you can choose the type of sentences according to how much you'd like to highlight the sentence. The usage of colon is much simpler than semicolons. I have another question. Here is a sentence, faith is like love. If you put an additional explanation of this sentence, which sentence you'd like to make? Well, let me see. I'd like to put the sentence, it cannot be forced. I can put colon before starting my second sentence. Like my example, colon is used to add an explanation of the first sentence. You can start the capital as well as a small letter as the first letter of the second sentence after the semicolon. Both are correct. Colon is often used with the following or as follows, like my examples. To be a good student, you must have the following: intelligence, industry, and perseverance. What all good students have in common is as follows: intelligence, industry, and perseverance. I hope my speech is helpful for your English writing. Please remember, semicolon is used for brevity and legibility of your writing. Meanwhile, colon is used for adding explanation of your first sentence. Thank you.